There are 37 gels available on the feed, so I spent $105 to buy all of them. But why? Because in 10 weeks, I'm running the Snow Peaks 50 in Provo, Utah, so I need to find the perfect gel for me. So let's go for a run, or 37, and try all of them. Until today, I've been making Scratch High Carb into a gel. I can do 100 grams of this an hour for hours with zero stomach issues, and the taste is great. But it is a pain in the butt to mix up all the time. So I'm really hoping that one of these gels can replace the scratch and the sticky process of mixing it up. First up, NAC. NAC's gel has a neutral, sickly sweet flavor with the texture of puked up cottage cheese. Packaging is bad as it's easy to lose the tear tab. I could not eat these for 50 miles or ever again, to be honest. Sorry Canada, F tier. So how am I ranking these gels? I'll be ranking these gels S tier all the way down to F tier. And I'm gonna rank them based on flavor, texture, packaging, the ingredients, and if I could eat these for 50 miles. So let's get back to running and eat this pile of sugar together. Next up, Precision Hydration. I don't know what flavor they made this gel, but it's pretty mellow and neutral. It's a medium thickness, goes down easily, and doesn't mess up my stomach. There's also no sodium in the gel, which I like. The Brits get an A tier here. Z2. This package is awful. It's hard to open, then rips, and then gets everywhere. The flavor is poor and it's really liquidy. 100% would not consider ever again. The package says for adults only, and I'm not sure what that means. F tier. UCAN. The sour orange flavor was great at first, but then had a medicine aftertaste. The texture is grainy because it's basically made of cornstarch and the packaging is easy to open, but I would lose the tear tab. I'm definitely not eating these for 50 miles, even though my energy was fine. It was just fine. I felt nauseous after 30 minutes. C tier. Sturker. Pronounced
Visit our website, sturker.com.
Formulated to increase nitric oxide production, supposedly. The Gel 30 has zero sodium, and again, I love that. Not bad, but not great taste. I'd be open to trying the non-caffeine version. Currently, B tier. Okay, real quick, but why do I not like sodium in gels? I sweat a ton, and my relative sodium concentration is higher than average. Ideally, I isolate carbs, sodium, and fluid. So keeping sodium separate from calories really helps me nail down my exact sodium loss per liter. It works for me, and I know it works for a lot of other people too. Snow Peaks 50 is generally pretty warm and dry. So as someone who is prone to cramps, I need to make sure my hydration is dialed. On to the next gel. Dale M has this to say about the Santa Madre Reset Gel. Tastes like liquid ketones, bitter and acidic. Well, the joke's on you, Dale M. I'm into that. The Santa Madre packaging is easy to open, doesn't spill, even though the gel is pretty liquidy. The flavor is not my favorite, but it does work as described as a cognitive boost. Maybe it's a placebo, but I could see myself taking one of these every few hours. A tier. My Protein. The taste is really strong and the packaging is brutal. It's hard to open, easy to lose the tear tab, and I feel like it's gonna rip my mouth. It's a process to eat it all. 30 grams of carbs and no protein. D tier. Fix. Holy cow, absolutely awful flavor, a terrible package that got gel all over me. Everything about it is terrible. F tier. Beat It. I was nervous that this would taste like beets, but it's more like cherry than beets, but like cherries with some dirt mixed in. I like the ingredients and nitrates, and the packaging is good, but I couldn't do it for 50 miles. C tier. Date Fix. The thickest date paste you'll ever try to eat. It's so thick I couldn't finish it and the taste is gross. F tier. BPN. The mango applesauce flavor is pretty tasty. The texture is alright, but with the packaging, it's easy to lose the tear tab. And I couldn't do it for 50 miles just because it's too sweet. C tier. Enervit. The flavor was good, but it's kind of like cheap candy good. The texture was great and easy to get down with an okay wrapper, but it kind of made me feel like I'm buying gel from a sketchy gas station in Nevada. Honestly, I felt pretty mid after the wave of nausea passed. D tier. Leca. The taste and texture is just okay. It's made from real food, which is nice for easy runs, but the package is awful and makes a sticky mess. And I'm not really sure why it has basil seeds in it. D tier. MX. To me, this sounds like it's some sort of multi-level marketing scheme. but it tastes okay. It is a lot of liquid to take down though for a gel. The taste isn't bad. I just can't see myself hauling many of these gels around. C tier. Brutal salty energy. This is basically overpriced peanut butter in a nicer package. And it tastes like peanut butter, has the texture of peanut butter, and would be awful to race with. The twist top packaging is nice though. C tier. Morton. I like the neutral taste of Morton, but the booger-like texture is weird. And I hate the wrapper. I feel like it'll cut my mouth and gives off an odd metallic taste. Plus instant gut rot. D tier. Muir. This stuff is thick, like condensed grainy jelly. The taste is also poor and you need a ton of water just to get it down. Definitely not something I could race with or even run with in general. It is natural though. D tier. Little side note here, I'm all about eating as much real food as possible in everyday life. But race day is a little bit different. For me, race day is all about absorbing as much fuel as possible. Most science, and emphasis on most here, shows a carb ratio of 2-to-1 glucose to fructose as being ideal for most people. In some studies showing a 1 to 0.8 ratio can also be really effective. And that's the issue with real food gels like Muir. You don't really know the exact amount of carbs in a real food product, nor do you know the exact carb ratio. Plus, the addition of fiber and or MCT oil can really screw up your gut on race day. SIS. This one was rough. It tastes like a dog ate a Slurpee and then puked in my mouth. It's absolutely disgusting all around. The packaging sucks too, as it's easy to lose the bits of the tear tab. And I don't know why you'd want to be a beta and not an alpha. F tier. Tap. The texture is a bit weird, but the flavor isn't too bad. It is a big package for minimal carbs though. While I wouldn't use it for race day, I'd take this backpacking or something. C tier. Carbs. I've been wanting to try this one for a while. It's 50 grams of carbs in a 2-to-1 ratio for a great price. $2 for 50 grams of carbs is a great value. The taste, however, is a bit bitter, but it is easy to get down. Sadly, the package is sharp and the tear tab is easy to lose. C tier. EFS. The first time I had EFS was after Speed Goat years ago and I hated it. The taste is just okay and I felt pretty good after, although I was at the gym and not running. Texture almost feels grainy, but it's not. The packaging isn't too bad, but I don't love it and I don't hate it. C tier. HNY Plus. Salted honey isn't my favorite flavor for a gel, but it is good in yogurt though. The packaging sucks and the thickness makes it a bit hard to get down. Solid ingredients, just not for race day. C tier. Honey Stinger. Tastes like honey because that's what it is. I like the taste better than the Honey Plus, but it's not my favorite for a runner ride. The package isn't great either. C tier. Huma. This tastes like putting a spoon in some strawberry jelly. It even has the same texture. Packaging is bad. While it's not a bad taste, I would not race with this. C tier. Torque. The flavor isn't bad, but it is a pretty thick texture, kind of creamy. The ingredient list is like a chemistry experiment, and with the packaging, it's easy to lose the tear tab. D tier. Untapped. It's a great maple flavor with a good texture because it's just pure maple syrup. I ran across the year 6-hour with maple syrup and I loved it. The packaging does suck, but putting it in a gel flask is nice and it works great. I would not do this for SP50 though. C tier. Power Gel. It still tastes awful even after all these years, like a thin chemical soup. Packaging isn't too bad though, but I tasted this one for the next 30 minutes. C tier. Chronos. I was excited to try this and then really disappointed. Packaging wasn't the best, and then the taste is like dumping instant coffee grounds in your mouth. It was really bad. F tier at best. Char Gel. This package is big, and you almost have to chew the product, which is weird. Tastes like a green apple Jolly Rancher. The package is resealable, but it's a 180 gram package for 45 grams of carbs. C tier. Spring Energy. It's like paying money to get 0 calories for your run. The taste isn't too bad and the texture is okay. I just wouldn't pay the money for this. Packaging is okay, I guess. C tier. Okay, so I've been avoiding taking this goo gel and this hammer gel because I know how bad they taste and how bad they make me feel. But for the sake of science, I'm trying both of them right now. To be honest, I kind of forgot that hammer gel was even a thing. Like, they were pretty big back when I started running, but no one really talks about them much anymore, and same thing with goo. Like their Roctane mix is actually pretty good, but their gels are horrendous. But let's try them. Gonna start with the Hammer Gel. It's the Mountain Huckleberry flavor. Okay, right off the bat, packaging sucks, just rips right off. The reason I hate that is because these are so easy to lose, and I live in a pretty touristy area, so I see these on the trail all the time, and it just really bothers me. It's just more trash. But anyways, ugh, it's thick. Okay, that was brutal. Honestly, the consistency is terrible, the flavor is terrible, the packaging is terrible. Everything about it sucks. It does have 22 grams of carbs, which is great, I guess, but this would be like a last resort option. It's just so bad. It's terrible. I really don't know if this goo can taste any worse. When I first started running, I would take the vanilla ones sometimes, and they were fine, I guess, but they're always just overly sweet. And they're just so thick that it like coats your mouth, which now that I think about it, the Hammer Gel is doing the same thing. It's just like you need a lot of water to really get them down. But let's try this goo gel. They're honestly just as bad as I remember. It's definitely coated my mouth. Tastes terrible. Feels terrible. So, sour peach, goo, taste is okay. Tastes kind of like bad candy. The packaging's terrible. Consistency is awful. You really need a lot of water to make it go down. I just know my stomach's gonna hurt here in a little bit. It's actually really surprising to me how many gels there are on the market and how many just taste absolutely terrible. Like sugar is just extremely addicting, yet I don't want to see 95% of these gels ever again. Like they're that bad. After guzzling down all these gels, what will I be using at my 50 miler? Precision hydration with scratch high carb. Let me explain. The taste and texture of these is just spot on. I feel good and I'm able to dial in my hydration with the right amount of carbohydrates. Precision has 0 sodium in their gels, and with my sodium loss, I can easily hit the sodium replacement I need with salt caps. And even though the Scratch has 400 milligrams of sodium per 100 grams of carbs, that even number makes it easy to also hit my sodium needs with salt caps. Although I do wish Scratch had a super high carb mix without sodium. And while the Precision Hydration Gels are a 2-to-1 carb ratio, the Scratch High Carb is actually a 9-to-1 clustered dextrin to fructose. And to be honest, I don't really understand the science behind clustered dextrin, but I do know that it works for me, so I'm gonna use it. On top of the Scratch Precision combo, I'll throw in a Santa Madre Reset Gel every 3 hours just to mix things up. So what's your favorite gel for racing? Let me know in the comments below. And while you're commenting, like and subscribe, and then watch one of my other videos.